How's it going, folks? No pregame show here tonight. I'm still getting everything together on this end, and when we get everything together, and when the broadcast goes live, then I will go live. So we're anticipating going live in about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Stand by.
The following is a presentation of Snowman Multimedia Sports.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Women's Final Four, as the first game features the UConn Huskies, the top-ranked team in the nation, and the undisputed defending national champions, taking on Dawn Staley and the South Carolina Gamecocks, as the Gamecocks look for a little bit of revenge from not only last year's national championship, but from the last two games that they played each other, because when they played each other in Columbia, South Carolina, then when they played in Columbia, South Carolina, UConn blew them out. And that's as simple as it gets. That's game one. Game two of our doubleheader tonight features the Texas Longhorns and the UCLA Bruins. And we're awaiting the start of our first game tonight. Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian Snow. Happy to have y'all with us. We're going to try to get through this and learn as we go. And somehow, some way, I'm not seeing the studio background. Darn it! I don't know. I did something wrong. It was here earlier. Don't know what happened. I really don't want any scuff tonight. I really don't. Can you guys hear me at all? Because I'm not getting a. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right. We got something. That's good. That's good. I can hide the rest of this. I got a new setup here. And I'm making sure that I have it all together. I was messing around with this throughout the course of the week, and there were a few things I just couldn't figure out, and I remember I have to go live to figure them out. Now I want my backdrop, doggone it, and I can't seem to find it. Well, we're waiting for the start of the game tonight, and it's continuing to tell me it hasn't started yet. Filter, there we go. There's the Chrome key. Oh, there it is. There it is. I know I'll have to get a stronger computer later. All right, they're ready. Okay, get out of the way here. I may just have to keep the green screen down for now, because I don't know how to figure this with the lights. This side here. Okay, well, shucks. Okay, all right. I think they're ready to go. So can South Carolina get its revenge? And I'm using the computer to do this. There was a lot of scuff before, but we'll see what happens here tonight. It's AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong, and UConn versus Joyce Edwards and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Here, I'll just go with the green screen for now. I had it figured out. The other day. All right. We're in the. Okay, I know how this is going to go. Watch this. up. How much power do I have? I got enough. I think I have enough power on my tablet to get her done. If it comes to the point where we only do one game tonight, then so be it. Oh, there we are. 54 game win streak for the UConn Huskies, and they're blowing people up by an average of 37.8 points per game. That's third in Division I history. Now we are just awaiting the start of tonight's game. The broadcast, of course, is carried by ESPN. Of course, they are in their pregame. First 3 seasons for AZ Fudd, played in 42 of 112 UConn games. Last season, won the national championship, and she was the most outstanding player. Decided to stick around for another year, 17.5 points per game, 46 points from three-point range. Both of those are career highs for AZ Fudd. 2022 in the national championship, she had 3 points in the game. Last year against South Carolina, she had 25 points per game, and the lights are going to turn off. And they're going to meet the players, so let's meet them now, courtesy of ESPN. Sarah Williams, one of the best in the business. J.K. Arnold is indeed a menace, especially on defense. Sarah Strong. There's your lineup for the Huskies. Gina Oriema. "25 Final Fours, 12 national championships. Dawn Staley, 6 in a row. And she's trying to right the wrong that happened last year, and the wrong was now let's meet the South Carolina. Raven Johnson starting at the point guard position. Tanaya Latson, one of the forwards. Joyce Edwards, All-American. And Medina Ocon complete their starting 5. And the head coach, of course, is Dawn Staley. Our lineups that you are hearing are courtesy of ESPN. That's how they're going to do the lineups this year instead of a PA announcer announcing said starting lineups. And we are set to go. And it looks like they are going to take a break. And since they are going to take a break, we're going to take one also. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes, and we'll get this part started. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the UConn Huskies for a spot championship game. We'll be back with the tip-off after this. This is the 2026 Women's Final Four on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
South Carolina and UConn for a spot in the national championship in the women's Final Four, a pair of #1 seeds. In fact, all 4 #1 seeds made it. South Carolina in the road black, UConn the home white. They travel right to left as UConn, South Carolina left to right, and off we go. As Raven Johnson brings it across into the front court, finds TJ Tessa Johnson between the circles, over to the right side for Latson. Latson holds and looks, guarded loosely by Ashlyn Shade. Latson on the move to the right, down the lane she comes, throws the shot up and in off the glass. So that's how South Carolina is going to start the party here. 2-0 in favor of the Gamecocks, 9:37 left in the opening quarter. KK Arnold brings it across for UConn, hands it to Sarah Strong. Strong to the left side Shade, right side Strong for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Sarah Williams. She had it, lost it. It stays with UConn. Keys to the game tonight for UConn, keep doing what they are doing. They start slow. They have started slow in almost every game in this NCAA tournament, and then all of a sudden they just turn it on. Strong off to the right, now finds Arnold. Arnold holds it right wing, guarded by Latson. Bounce pass, AZ Foot on the drive. 15-footer, nope. Rebound comes down to Okot. Hands to Raven Johnson, and South Carolina's on the push. Up top, Okot holds and looks. Okot pressured, now finds Latson on the left wing. Latson off the Okot screen, top of the circle, works her way to the right, now hands it off to Raven Johnson. Joyce Edwards touches it for the first time, right of the key, now finds Raven Johnson. Johnson on the drive to the free throw line, left side Tessa Johnson, 5 on the clock. Johnson on the drive, left baseline, 2 to shoot. Okot finds a 15-footer, bank no good. Rebound on the floor, comes down to UConn, a loose ball foul against South Carolina. Or is it 30-second violation? It's a 30-second violation. It's a 30-second violation. No loose ball foul. All right, we're going to try this with the full screen, see how the machine performs. 2-0 South Carolina, 8.5 for the quarter. Top of the circle, Sarah Williams. Williams with a left-hand dribble, now finds AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd backs up on the dribble. Left side, Ashlyn Shade. Shade works off the Williams screen, comes up shooting out front. Nope. Rebound, Latson. UConn 0 for 3 to start tonight's contest. Latson pushes it up. Latson in the front court finds Tessa Johnson. TJ on the drive right of the key. Stripped. Stolen by Sarah Williams. Off to KK Arnold. Arnold on the push right to left. Arnold bounce pass underneath to Sarah Williams. Williams with a lefty hook. Good. We're tied at 2. They don't turn on the pressure as of yet. Raven Johnson brings it up. Raven Johnson across the timeline into the front court. Raven works it left, now finds Joyce Edwards. Edwards on the left wing, guarded by Sarah Strong. Edwards hands it to Latson. Latson comes up shooting left of the key. Rimming no. Rebound chased down by Sarah Williams. Off the knee of Latson, and it's out of bounds to UConn. Both teams are competing. This is the kind of game that I love to see. We're tied at 2, 7:38 remaining in the opening quarter. Sarah Strong has it out front. On the left side, Aisley Fudd. Bounce pass right side, Arnold. Back to Fudd on the right wing. Fudd, stutter step dribble against Joyce Edwards. 10 on the clock. Edwards drives Fudd to the free throw line. Bounce pass Shade. Double bounce pass to Sarah Williams. Left right-handed hook good, and UConn has the lead. 4-2 our score, and 7:05 left in the opening quarter. Here comes Tessa Johnson on the drive in on Sarah Strong. Missed it. Rebound Sarah Williams. Outlet pass to Arnold. Arnold on the fly, front court to the right now, finds Sarah Strong against Joyce Edwards. Sarah Strong on the spin, right of the lane, lays it up, off the rim, no good, rebound caught. Hands to Raven Johnson, stolen by Fudd. Fudd has it on the left wing, a left wing three, try, in, out. Rebound, Raven Johnson. The pressure is going to get to South Carolina one of these times, or will it? Fake by Latson, driving in, shoots it up and in. We're tied at 4. 6.5 of the first quarter. Just getting started here from Phoenix, Arizona, and from the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network studios. Sarah Williams has it left of the key. Holds and looks. Finds Ashlyn Shade. Ashlyn Shade, stutter step dribble on the drive right of the lane. Free lane all the way to the hoop. Lays it up and in. UConn has the lead. 6-4 Huskies. They turn on the pressure in the backcourt. They're playing a little different pressure this time as Raven Johnson walks it up. Johnson on the left wing. Works off the Joyce Edwards screen. Now the Ocott screen. Raven Johnson, lob pass to Ocott. Ocott holds and looks left of the key. 14 on the clock. Now hands it off. Bounce pass underneath is out of bounds. It belongs to UConn. Jana L. Alfie will check in for the Huskies. So far, so good. No scuff here. Now, just need the folks to come on in and support us. .5:47 left in the opening quarter. KK Arnold walks it up. Arnold across the timeline into the front court, straight on, standing dribble with the left hand. KK Arnold with a scissor dribble on the move to the right, picks up her dribble. Ball poked away. Arnold able to get it back. Arnold works off the Sarah Strong screen. Arnold on the drive, right baseline, back out to Strong. 8 to shoot. Strong has it. Bounce pass underneath. Doubled. Arnold has it back. Out to Strong. A straight on three. Yes! Sarah Strong buries her first points of the game. It's a 3, and it's 9-4 in favor of the UConn Huskies in 5:12 of the quarter. Raven Johnson brings it up against Daisy Fudd. Johnson on the move in the front court, outside left. Johnson crosses over on the dribble, works her way to the corner, back to Ocott on the left wing. Ocott comes up shooting from the left. Nope, rebound Sarah Strong. Here comes UConn right to left on the push. Sarah Strong into the front court against Joyce Edwards. Strong on the drive, stops foul line, comes up shooting and hitting. 5 quick points for Sarah Strong, and UConn has their biggest lead at 7, 11-4, and 4:44 left in the opening period. Raven Johnson across the timeline into the front court. Joyce Edwards has it out for another move to the left. Picks up her dribble, now finds Tessa Johnson. Pressure by Ashlyn Shade. Tessa Johnson trying to get free. She does, all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Tessa Johnson with her first bucket. 11-6. UConn with the lead. Sarah Strong has it off to the left. Strong on the drive. In on Joyce Edwards. Fadeaway shot, left baseline. No good. Caught the rebound. Now ahead to Tessa Johnson. TJ on the fly in the front court. TJ, 14-footer, rimming good. South Carolina has crept to within 3, 11-8. She's got 4 quick points and 4:04 left in the quarter. Here comes KK Arnold, stutter step dribble on the move. Pitch out to Ashlyn Shea, 3-ball right wing. Yes! Ashlyn Shea with her first 3. UConn 2 for 4 from 3-point land. And it was a 2-point goal, not a 3-point goal. And it's 13-8. 3:45 left opening quarter. We're due for a timeout. Raven Johnson leans over the dribble, directing traffic in the front court. Raven Johnson on the move, left wing. Johnson against Stacey Fudd, has Tessa Johnson out front, guarded by Ashlyn Shade. Latson on the cut to the hoop, lays it up, rimming, no. Rebound on the floor, poked out of bounds, stays with South Carolina. And that will send us to a timeout. UConn out of the gate early, leading 13-8. This is the 2026 Women's Final Four, and you're hearing it live on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
UConn out of the gate playing great early. South Carolina trying to stay with them. Welcome back. Brian Snow here with you. UConn 13, South Carolina 8. We have 3:27 remaining in the first quarter. And we are waiting the finish of the television timeout. Going to make some changes here in the for the broadcast season. I originally had planned to do UFL Friday, but decided going to make it Saturday and make it Saturday early so we can get it done just in case we have a White Sox game, because I am going to cover the Chicago White Sox and the Indiana Fever simultaneously all year. I'm keeping my CFL Thursday. All right, I'm keeping the CFL Thursday because I'm looking forward to seeing the CFL. I'm a big Canadian Football League fan. UConn making their 25th Final Four appearance, 25 of them. I want to get that pin that the coaches are wearing. And if I can help it, and it's in Phoenix, Arizona. I always wanted to see Arizona. I have always wanted to see Arizona. South Carolina ball after the timeout. As in the game is Agat Matir. Raven Johnson at the free throw line to Joyce Edwards. Left wing jumper, rimming no. Rebound comes down to Kaylee Heckel, who's in the ball game for the first time. It's Heckel, Janet Al-Alfie as Heckel drives left wing. Comes back outside, bounce pass Ashlyn Shea, low left. Over the top pass to Becca Quinones. Back to Ashlyn Shea. Beautiful passing, and she lays it in. Blanca Quinones on for the first time. And just like that, UConn goes up by 7. It's a turnover. I beg your pardon. So 3-second violation. No basket. Didn't see the call. I apologize for that. 13-8, 2:50 for the quarter. Raven Johnson has it out front. Joyce Edwards on the drive, right of the lane. Bumps into Sarah Strong. Missed the shot. Matia the rebound. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to UConn. Now that I'm getting my act together, I know what kind of materials I can use. And when I get back in the booth, and I'm going to get back in the booth this fall, there's a side that you all don't see when we prepare for games. Quinones with a left wing jumper. Nope. Rebound. Matir had it. It tips to Raven Johnson. And here she comes on the push. 13-8. UConn with the lead. 2:25 of the quarter. A TJ 3. Rimming no. Rebound Joyce Edwards. They'll get another try. Joyce Edwards has it right of the lane. Edwards keeps her dribble against Sarah Strong. Backs in, goes up, and scores. Great job by Joyce Edwards getting her first bucket of the game. It's 13-10, 2:05 for the quarter. Kaylee Heckel has it on the drive. Her pass is picked up by Tessa Johnson, but she stepped out of bounds. Good job by Joyce Edwards getting Sarah Strong off of her feet. 2:03 for the quarter. UConn 13, South Carolina 10. Sarah Strong to bring it in, and okay, they had to make an adjustment. We're ready. Sarah Strong to come in. Foul line extended left. Comes in play to Al Alfie. Blanca Quinones has it on the right wing. Bounce pass AC Fudd. Fudd on the drive underneath. Whips it back out to Heckel. Heckel on the drive into the lane. Fadeaway jumper is good. UConn back up 5, 15-10. $1:40 left in the opening quarter. On the right side is Mateer. Mateer on the drive in on Quinones. Throws the shot up. Nope, but a foul called. And that's our first foul of the game. Can you believe that? That is our first foul of the game. So we have played the first quarter virtually error-free. 4 turnovers against South Carolina. Only 1 against UConn. And my feed went out. Okay, we're back to business. Mateer free throw good, 15-11. 1:34 left in the opening quarter. Second attempt on the way is good. And it's 15-12. It's back to a 3-point game. And 1:30 left in the opening quarter. Kaylee Heckel skips across into the front court, waving everybody away. Attacks right of the lane, stops, fakes, comes back outside to Strong. Strong got pushed, able to keep her dribble. Sarah Strong on the attack, lost the ball. Heckel able to get it back right wing. 12 to shoot. Heckel has it right of the key. Heckel crossover dribble on the drive, fadeaway jumper, rimming no, rebound taken down by South Carolina. And that is Marion Duda who brought it down. Tessa Johnson had it booked away. Stays with South Carolina. We're under the Fanatics' final minute. 59.9 left in the opening quarter. UConn 15, South Carolina 12. Raven Johnson to come in, baseline right. In play to Tessa Johnson, but we get a foul called underneath. That's the first in the last 2 minutes. So they're playing this in quarters, 10-minute quarters, folks, which I love. And they're playing this sort of like NBA, WNBA rules. Quinones comes out. Want to be sure I say it right. Raven Johnson, toss in. Lobs it in play to Latson. And Latson travel. That is indeed Miriam Duda who's in out of Bentonville, Arkansas. I will be at the Women's Final Four. Jody and I will be at the Women's Final Four next year. I'll be doggone if we don't get there. Across into the front court is Heckel. Heckel on the move, right wing. Orders everybody to go away. Heckel against Latson. Now picks up her dribble. Over the top pass into Al Alfie. Her pass is tipped and picked off by Duda. Or Dowda. Miriam Dowda. I beg your pardon. Latson has it on the left wing. 30 seconds for the quarter. Only 2 turnovers against UConn. When you play the best, you got to play them at their best. And that's what these two teams are doing. 20 seconds left in the quarter. 12 on the shot clock. On the move to the right is Raymond Johnson. Tessa Johnson has it right wing. Tessa Johnson spins, plays it back to Latson. Latson on the drive, into the lane, throws the shot up, rimming no. Rebound tapped high in the air, comes down to Ocott. They'll run it out. Ocott's 3 is good, and we're tied. And that is how the first quarter will end. UConn got out to an early 7-point lead, but Ocott, it's Ocott Mateer who hit the 3 to tie the game, and we're done with 1. And your score, UConn 15 and South Carolina 15. Second quarter comes your way. This is the 2026 Women's Final Four on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
South Carolina comes out shooting 6 for 15, 1 for 2 from distance. That last one by Agant Mateer to tie the game at 15 apiece. Meanwhile, UConn 7 for 15, 1 for 3 from three-point range. That three comes from Sarah Strong. And we are where we started. 15 all as we head to the second quarter. And so far, no scuff. I am so happy about this. No scuff so far. Sick Diggy is with us, says Huskies and Game Man. Good game. Sick Diggy, do me a favor and spread this to all your friends, will you please? 15 apiece as we start the second quarter. Remember, UConn led this game by 7 early. Now they're doing their end of quarter interview. Dawn Staley with a 17 win percentage, an AP top 10 matchup since 2000. That is second in Division I to guess who? Gino Auriemma. You know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to have Allison Moran here, and I forgot to email her the link to tonight's broadcast. I am so mad at myself for that. I am not going to sell South Carolina short. Not at all. All right, welcome to those of you listening on our radio stations in the region, across the nation, and around the world. KK Arnold back in the lineup now. As they pressure Sarah Strong, Arnold has it back. UConn with the ball to start the second quarter. At the top of the circle is Sarah Williams. Hands to AZ Fudd. Fudd with a scissor dribble against Agant Mateer. Fudd lets everybody clear up, picks up her dribble. That pass is poked away. Still poked away. Sarah Strong got fouled in the backcourt. And Raven helps her, and Raven Johnson helps her up. I love seeing that. Love seeing that. I think that's that's the thing that gets me, or gets to me, is the not only the camaraderie of women's sports, but the sportsmanship. That's the word I'm looking for. UConn has it in play. Left side Ashlyn Shade for 3. No. Rebound, Sarah Williams had it, lost it, poked out of bounds, belongs to South Carolina. And they have a chance for their first lead. From left to right come the Gamecocks. Black uniforms, top and bottom. Letters in black, numbers in white. Joyce Edwards out front to Raven Johnson, directing traffic out front. Raven Johnson leans over the dribble against KK Arnold. Johnson wraparound dribble, works her way to the left, picks up her dribble, now finds Mateer looking for a travel, nothing called. Mateer turns, shoots a three. Rebound, Sarah Strong. Bounce pass to Shade, KK Arnold. Connecticut breaks the pressure, finds AZ Fudd. Fudd fakes a three. Out front, Sarah Strong for three. No. Long rebound, chased down by Fudd. Out of bounds. It'll stay with South Carolina. No one has scored yet in the second quarter. I'm sending this out to as many friends as I can right now to get them to come on in and tune in. Dawn Staley is not happy with the ruling, and I think she's going to challenge it. Nope, not going to challenge it. Sarah Strong to come in, foul line extended right. Looking, comes in play to Williams. On the left wing, Ashlyn Shade. Shade has it out front to Fudd. Fudd holds and looks, starts her dribble, creeps to the free throw line, had it stolen. And South Carolina will get their first lead as Latson picked her pocket and raced the length of the court to lay in. South Carolina lead by 2. 17-15 and 8-10 remaining in the first half. KK Arnold has it this time. 5 in a row for South Carolina. Shade has it out front. Shade has it, guarded by Maddie McDaniel. Sarah Williams hands to AZ Fudd for three. No, they can't throw it in the ocean from three-point land. Here comes Latson. Latson has it on the push. Latson on the drive all the way. Her shot's blocked out of bounds by Sarah Strong. 7:47 left in the half. South Carolina 17, UConn 15. South Carolina working on 7 in a row. Sarah Strong got a piece of that. Maddie McDaniel will bring it in. McDaniel, the sophomore from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Looks, comes in play to Mateer. Mateer on the drive, left baseline, throws the shot up, no good. Tap, no. Rebound, caught. Outlet, out to Latson. Latson holds and looks. Now Maddie McDaniel has it out front. McDaniel holds and looks, now finds Latson. Latson has it on, started by Ashlyn Shade. Latson turns on the dribble, runs into Quinones, throws it out front, stolen by Strong back the other way. She's got to bust out. Strong on the drive all the way, missed the layup, but a foul called. And Sarah Strong shoots a pair. Sarah Strong will shoot 2. Sarah Strong, 5 points in the game. Sarah Strong is the only player that could turn out to be a bugaboo for Connecticut. South Carolina 17. So Sarah Strong splits a pair, and it's 17-6. McDaniel brings it up. McDaniel trapped in the backcourt with a wraparound dribble against KK Arnold. Manny McDaniel calls a play out front. McDaniel leans over the dribble, works off the screen from Joyce Edwards. McDaniel on the drive, left of the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it up, no good, but a foul called out front on KK Arnold. .703 left in the half. South Carolina 17, UConn 16. First time South Carolina has led in the contest. McDaniel to bring it in, baseline left. Still looking. In play to Tessa Johnson, flying to the hole, lays it up and in. Tessa Johnson with her third bucket of the game. She's got 7. Is off the hands, 21-16. South Carolina with the lead. Ashlyn Shade has it on the drive off the Sarah Strong screen. Back to Strong out front. Kicked it off her foot and out of bounds, and UConn's falling apart. They only have 1 point this quarter. And Joyce Edwards doing a great job on Sarah Strong. McDaniel has it out front. McDaniel on the move to the right. Out front, Tessa Johnson on the drive left of the lane. Lost the ball. Shade of steal ahead to Quinones. Blanca Quinones on the drive and on Joyce Edwards. Now a cutting Ashlyn Shade. Spins down the lane, bumps into people and shoots it in off the glass. UConn within 3, 21-18, and 5:48 left in the half. McDaniel hurries the other way, left to right. Finds Tessa Johnson on the right wing. Guarded by Ashlyn Shade. Tessa Johnson escapes through an O'Cont screen. Johnson on the move to the left. Johnson on the drive left of the lane. Bumps into Quinones and shoots it up, no good. Rebound, Joyce Edwards. Follow, no. Rebound tip to Sarah Strong. Covers up and waits for traffic to clear. Hands it to KK Arnold. Arnold trots it up. UConn can come to within 1 or tie with a long one. Kaylee Heckel will come on for UConn in just a moment. Blanca Quinones on the right wing. Out front, Sarah Strong. 17 rebounds for South Carolina, only 10 for UConn. AZ Fudd has it on the drive. Out front, Sarah Strong. Strong on the drive, right down the lane and lays it up and in. Sarah Strong cuts the lead down to 1. Strong with 8 points in the game. Ahead they come to Tessa Johnson on the outlet pass. Johnson to Manny McDaniel on the left wing. 4:50 for the quarter, or for the half, I beg your pardon. McDaniel has it against KK Arnold. Works off the screen from Joyce Edwards. McDaniel off to the left. Now out front is O'Cont. O'Cont holds and looks. Looking for help. Can't find any. O'Cont starts her drive against Sarah Strong. O'Cont on the drive all the way. Sarah Strong got a piece of it. Joyce Edwards gets it back. Edwards turns with a hook. Missed it. Rebound on the floor. They fight for it. Quinones able to get to it first. And a jump ball. And the possession belongs to South Carolina. Phew! This has been a heck of a semifinal, and I hope you all are enjoying it. We got time on the floor. 4:28 left in the half. UConn trails South Carolina 21-20. This is the 2026 Women's Final Four, and you're hearing it live on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
Apologies for those that are waiting on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network YouTube channel. We are connected. And it's 21-20, South Carolina with the lead. They led by as many as 5, 21-16. That came earlier. As we are waiting for the broadcast to come back from their break. Do y'all like American Idol? I can't say I have. I saw an ad for American Idol. That's why I asked. They're showing some history of the Women's Final Four. It started in 1982. The first NCAA Women's Final Four was in 1982, and the first 2 years they held it at the same place. It was at the Scope in Norfolk, Virginia. They haven't played Joyce Edwards. Edwards has it in the left corner. Edwards starts to dribble, runs into Blanca Quinones, turns on the dribble, now hands it to Okot, who drives in, lays it up, no good. Long rebound, Sarah Strong. UConn can get the lead back. UConn wraparound dribble by Strong, 15-footer, a brick, rebound, Strong again. Strong back to the hole, lays it up, no! Rebound, Mateer. Doggone it, 2 shots at the lead and couldn't get it. Now they run ahead to Joyce Edwards, who flies in and lays it in. Dadgummit, you got to take advantage of your opportunities, and UConn had one to get the lead but couldn't do anything with it. They missed 2 shots at the target. Blanca Quinones has it off to the right. Sarah Strong out front. Strong against Joyce Edwards. Bounce pass underneath, tipped in, stolen by Edwards. Edwards on the ground, hands it to Mateer. That was a bad pass from Sarah Strong. That's UConn's 5th turnover. No one was waiting for that bounce pass. Someone was supposed to go back door, and they didn't. Manny McDaniel hands it to Latson. Latson has it on the right wing. Off the screen from Joyce Edwards, pressured by Kaylee Heckel. Latson on the drive, left of the lane, stops, comes up shooting left wing, rimming no, rebound Sarah Strong. Chance for UConn to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one, and 3:13 remaining in the first half. KK Arnold has it in the front court. You can expect Gina Auriemma to make some adjustments in the first at halftime. Quinones has it out front, now finds Heckel on the left wing, AZ Fudd over the top into Quinones, stripped, got it back and lays it in. It's a 1-point game. Blanca Quinones with her first bucket, 23-22. She's 1 for 2 from the field, 2:49 left in the first half. Manny McDaniel at the controls against KK Arnold. Couple of subs coming for UConn in just a moment. Tessa Johnson has it on the left wing, guarded by AZ Fudd. Johnson bounce pass Edwards, 15-footer, rimming, nope. Rebound Edwards, gets it back, goes up, missed it. Ball tipped. AZ Fudd has it. UConn looks for the lead. AZ Fudd has it on the push, runs into Mateer, gets a lane, 10-footer, good. UConn in front. So UConn has fought their way back to take the lead. That's AZ Fudd's first bucket of the ball game. Her first points as well. 2:15 for the half. UConn by 1. Manny McDaniel has it out front. McDaniel against KK Arnold. Stutter step dribble. Now starts to dribble, working to the left, and we get a timeout. Timeout called by South Carolina. Their first timeout of the game. And we'll take a timeout with them. 2:08 for the half. UConn 24, South Carolina 23. Back with more after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Bruck's Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brucksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined.
Stretch we come in the women's basketball season. Yours truly, Brian Snow, here with you. It's UConn by 1, 24-23. UConn got out by 7 early. And then South Carolina came all the way back and took the lead. And they led by as many as 5. And they're showing how big of an impact Sarah Strong has had. She's either first or second in all major categories in UConn history, and Sarah Strong is only a sophomore. Let me say it correctly, a sophomore. Diana Taurasi in the house, Paige Beckers in the house. Taurasi won 3 national titles. Paige Beckers won last year. So the UConn alumni are there to support their Huskies as they look to complete a second consecutive undefeated season. The most points in the first 2 NCAA tournaments in UConn history. Maya Moore with 217, Brianna Stewart with 212, Sarah Strong has 200, and Paige Beckers has 199. So should Sarah Strong get going here in tonight's game and then play Sunday for the national championship, she has a chance to break that 2-season record. AZ Fudd just got her first bucket of the game. So on the floor for UConn, it's Strong, Fudd, Heckel, Al-Alfi. It's Strong, Shade, I beg your pardon, Fudd, Al-Alfi, and Heckel. 24-23, UConn leads by 1. Sarah Strong, 8.6 rebounds. Foul line extended left. They look to come in. They come into Edwards. Edwards has it out front. And Heckel picked her off. 3-on-1. Bounce pass Sarah Strong on the left wing. And they'll pull it out and set it up. AZ Fudd on the attack. Finds Strong on the left wing. Strong on the drive. 18-footer from the left. Long rebound chased down by Latson. South Carolina looks for the lead. Latson on the push in the front court. Met in a double team. They tie her up. Jump ball belongs to UConn. UConn is 38-0 coming into tonight's game. South Carolina 35-3. Kaylee Heckel walks it up. 1:40 remaining in the first half. 24-23. UConn leads by 1. Ashlyn Shade has it out front to Sarah Strong. Strong has it on the drive. Gets free to Shade for 3. Splash! Or is it 2? That's a 2. That's a 2. And UConn goes up by 3, 26-23, and 1:20 remaining in the first half. Joyce Edwards has it off to the right. Edwards has barely touched the ball here in the first half. Now she goes to work on Sarah Strong. Low left, backs in, turnaround shot in the lane. Long rebound, tipped down of bounds. Should belong to Connecticut, and it does. (26-23). UConn leads by 3. As we count you down to the end of the first half. 1 minute left. Here's Heckel. Finds Fudd for 3. No, she can't throw it. She can't throw it in the ocean. UConn can't. Here comes Maddie McDaniel back the other way. McDaniel spins on the dribble. Had it stripped, but a foul called underneath with 50.3 left in the first half. AZ Fudd came into tonight averaging 17.5 points per game. She's got 2 tonight. Manny McDaniel to shoot 2. First one short. Lead is still 3. The second attempt on the way, good. 26-24. 48 seconds left in the first half. Kaylee Heckel has it on the drive in the front court with a wraparound dribble. Works off the Al Alfie screen. On the left side, Ashlyn Shade. Top of the circle, Al Alfie. Al Alfie starts to dribble with a left hand. Picks it up. Now finds AZ Fudd. They crowd her. Out front, Kaylee Heckel. 15-footer on the way. Rimming no. Rebound tipped on the floor. Ashlyn Shade comes up with it. Hook pass back outside to Strong. For Fudd. Rimming no. Not having a good shooting night tonight at all. No chance to tie for South Carolina. On the move is Tessa Johnson. AZ is 0 for Fudd from 3-point land. They can wear the clock out. 10 seconds left in the half. This is a great first half. Move is McDaniel. McDaniel has it on the drive. Double hits, low the foul line. Nope. And the rebound comes down to Heckel. She throws up a 70-footer. That's no good, and that's the half. And the UConn Huskies take the lead into the half. Holy smokes, what a first half for both of these teams. I'm proud of both of these teams. We hope y'all are too. Score at the half is UConn 26, South Carolina 24. We'll be back with our halftime report after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield, and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Not a good night shooting wise for AZ Fudd. She only has 2 points in the game, but UConn leads by 2, 26-24. After trailing by as many as 5, 21-16, they went on a 10-3 run to close the first half. Stats look like this. South Carolina is 10 for 32 from the floor, 1 for 2 from three-point land. That was Ogat Matir who made that at the end of the first quarter. 3 of 4 from the foul line, 24 rebounds. That's going to play a huge part in the game tonight. 4 assists, 9 turnovers. That'll play another huge part in the game tonight. They have 4 steals. They had 10 offensive rebounds, and they only picked up 3 fouls in the first half. For UConn, 12 of 30 from the floor at 40%, 1 of 8 from three-point land. AZ Fudd is 0 for 4. Sarah Strong is only 1 for 3. They only took 2 free throws in that first half. Sarah Strong took them and split them. They have 16 rebounds, so they're getting pounded underneath the boards, but they're coming up with the steals. 9 assists, 5 turnovers, 6 steals in the game, a pair of blocks, 4 offensive rebounds, 12 on the defensive, and they only committed 4 fouls in that first half. Leading the way for UConn in scoring is Sarah Strong, the super sophomore, 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from distance. She had 8 points in that first half. She also picked up 6 rebounds. Sarah Williams has 4. Ashlyn Shade also with 8 to tie for game-high honors. AZ Fudd with a pair. Off the bench, Blanca Quinones and Kaylee Heckel each with a pair. Jenna often played but did not score in the first half. For South Carolina, they were led in scoring 3 times over by Joyce Edwards, Tessa Johnson, and Tanaya Latson, each with 6 points. Medina Ocon and Raven Johnson both played but did not score. Agat McKeer, 5 points off the bench in 13 minutes, including a huge 3 at the end of the first quarter that tied the game at 15 apiece. Manny McDaniel split a pair of free throws, and that's the scoring in the first half. We'll come back with more stuff for y'all. This is the 2026 Women's Final Four, and you're hearing it live on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
Do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
And ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
And ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
TSM says, good evening, Snowman. Good evening to you, my friend. It's 26-24 in favor of the UConn Huskies as we get ready to start the third quarter. It's been a knockdown, drag-out heavyweight fight. Both of these games are going to be knockdown, drag-out heavyweight fights. Sarah Strong leads all scorers with 8 points in the game. AZ Fudd only has 2 in the game so far, and she is 0 for 4 from three-point land. Sarah Strong has been doing it all, just like she's been doing it all for UConn all season long. Congratulations to Cameron Boozer, who has been named the Associated Press Player of the Year. The talented freshman from Duke University picks up the Player of the Year award, and our congratulations to Cameron Boozer. If you don't know, he is the son of former NBA star Carlos Boozer. So congratulations to Cameron for that. Tomorrow, we have the men's Final Four for you, beginning at 6:09 Eastern Time. We'll be at 5:30 with our pregame show. We'll take you all the way through the introduction of the starting lineups, and then it's tip-off time. Outside of the paint, South Carolina is 1 for 12. They have a +8 rebound margin and +5 in second chance points. UConn with their lowest scoring half this season. And they trailed for 7 minutes and 13 seconds of this game tonight. So South Carolina has put the clamps on them so far. We start the third quarter with Raven Johnson at the controls. Edwards, O'Cott, Johnson, Latson, and Raven Johnson. They dump it underneath, out of bounds, belongs to UConn. UConn returns with their starting five: Sarah Strong, Sarah Williams, Ashlyn Shade, KK Arnold, and AZ Fudd. And they're looking for AZ Fudd to get started early in this third quarter. Fudd with a bounce pass to Sarah Strong, right of the key, back to AZ Fudd on the left wing. Fudd on the drive in the lane. 15-footer is an air ball out of bounds. OSN says, how was your week, Snowman? My week was pretty good. I'm doing these streams here to try to bring in some grocery money for the household. Chance to tie for South Carolina. Joyce Edwards brings it up. Hands to Raven Johnson at the top of the circle between the rings. Raven Johnson holds and looks right at the center logo. Now finds Latson. Low left Edwards. Edwards turns and faces on Sarah Strong. Over the top into O'Cott. O'Cott double fakes and shoots it in. We're tied at 26 apiece. That ends a 4-minute, 58-second drought. Medina O'Cott comes in averaging 13.2 points per game. She only has 2 points. So two of the major scorers only have 2 points apiece. That's AZ Fudd and Medina O'Cott. A handoff to Ashlyn Shade between the circles. 14 on the shot clock. Tessa Johnson pressures her. Looking for help. Now finds KK Arnold. Bounce pass Sarah Williams. Over the top pass intended for Sarah Strong. It's picked off by Edwards. Edwards back the other way. Chance for the lead for South Carolina. Raven Johnson on the attack. In on Williams, lays it up good. Rebound Raven Johnson. Follow, no. Rebound on the floor. Comes down to O'Cott. They get a third shot. Tessa Johnson on the drive. Into the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Ashlyn Shade. Man, you get 3 shots at the bucket. You don't convert. Here comes AZ Fudd over to the left side for KK Arnold. Arnold dances on the dribble. Finds Ashlyn Shade. Shade on the drive. Right of the lane. Has it low right. A pitch-out pass is stolen by Johnson. Johnson back the other way. On the drive. In on Sarah Williams, lays it in. South Carolina in front by a pair. 28-26 Gamecocks. 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. That is Raven Johnson's first bucket tonight, and it comes on a steal. UConn is getting pounded on the offensive boards. AZ Fudd on the drive. Left of the lane. To the hoop. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Sarah Williams. Back to Ashlyn Shade. Shade has it right of the lane. Comes back out on the dribble. To Sarah Strong on the right wing. For 3. Rimming, no. Rebound, Latson. South Carolina with the ball up a pair. Sarah Strong only one field goal made and a foul as O'Connor drove the lane. OSN, how was your week? South Carolina has been getting in the passing lanes a lot, something I talked about on Snowman in the morning. And they have caused UConn a lot of turnovers here. So South Carolina with a chance to go up 4. Raven Johnson, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and she's showing why. O'Connor gets ready. The first free throw is good. It's a 3-point, 29-20. Medina O'Connor, the 6'6 senior from Kenya, hits the second one. It's a 4-point lead. 30-26, South Carolina in what is a low-scoring game. A bounce pass to Sarah Williams. Fake to Arnold. Now finds Ashlyn Shade. Shade backs up on the dribble. Now finds KK Arnold. Arnold on the drive in the lane. Stops. Turns. Lean in. Flip. Rimming. Good. It's a 2-point game. 30-28. And 7:05 left in the third quarter. So far, we've had no scuff, and I'm using the big monitor here, and I'm using my laptop. I'm using my tablet to have all the stats here in front of me. Raven Johnson at the controls, guarded by AZ Fudd. On the right wing is Latson. Low left Edwards. Spins on Sarah Strong. Goes up. Yes! Joyce Edwards now with 10. Or with 8, I beg your pardon. It's a 4-point lead, 32-28. This is the longest UConn has trailed in a game. Ashlyn Shade, a right wing 3-try. Rimming, no. Rebound, Sarah Williams had it, lost it. Poked away. AZ Fudd gains control. AZ Fudd has not hit a 3-point goal yet. And Raven Johnson, another steal. Raven Johnson on the drive, in on Fudd, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Ashlyn Shade. And it comes to KK Arnold. KK Arnold has it in the front court. Gina Oriema telling him to slow it down. 6:15 for the third. South Carolina by 4. A bounce pass to Sarah Williams, right of the key. Sarah Williams holds and looks, now finds Shade for 3. Short. Rebound, Latson. That streak is on the line, folks. Latson blows through the defense, picks up the dribble, fakes, lean in, flip, tip, foul called, and Latson shoots 2. Ay. Nothing is working for UConn so far. And I mean, South Carolina is doing a brilliant defensive job. Absolutely brilliant. Joyce Edwards got the ball low right and attacked immediately on Sarah Strong. 32-28. South Carolina by 4. Their biggest lead has been 5. Latson gets ready. Shoots the first one. Good. Blanca Quinones now on for UConn. South Carolina has taken UConn's pressure and used it against them. 34-28, South Carolina by 6. This is the largest deficit that UConn has faced this season. We count you down in the third quarter. 5:50 remaining in the third. Sarah Strong has it out front. Strong holds and looks. Starts her dribble with the right hand, guarded by Joyce Edwards. On the right wing is Heckel. Heckel on the drive, right down the lane, lays it up. No! Latson the rebound. South Carolina back the other way, right to left. Latson on the drive, right of the lane. A pitch out right corner. O'Connor's jumper. Good! South Carolina leads by 8. Largest deficit this season. 36-28. South Carolina with the lead. And Gina Oriema wants time. 5:25 remaining in the third quarter. And South Carolina has roared out to an 8-point lead, 36-28 on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
Carolina is punishing UConn on the boards, and they lead by 8, 36-28, with 5:25 remaining in the third quarter. And this is the largest deficit that UConn has faced this season. But we got plenty of time remaining in this ball game. But kudos to South Carolina for getting in the passing lanes, using UConn's pressure against them, and scoring when opportunity presents itself. They have held AZ Fudd to only 2 points in this ball game. AZ 1 for 9 from three-point land. It has not been a good shooting night for either team in the ball game tonight, but you know what? South Carolina came to play with the SEC Defensive Player of the Year and Raven Johnson and the rest of the Gamecock bunch. They're up by 8. 36-28 in Phoenix, Arizona. They are finishing up their timeout. And UConn has never trailed by double digits this season. They're in danger of that with the defense that South Carolina is playing right now. Texas and UCLA set to go next. We'll have it for you after about 25. We'll have it 25 minutes after this game completes. They are UConn tonight 1 for 11 from three-point land. Blanca Quinones has it on the drive, down the lane, lays it up, no foul. Rebound comes down to Latson. Latson back the other way. Over the top pass to Edwards. Pitch out Raven Johnson, left corner. Raven Johnson has it against AZ Fudd. Johnson backs up on the dribble, works off the screen, out finds Tessa Johnson. Johnson backs up on the dribble. A straight on three is short. Rebound taken down by Ashlyn Shade. A chance to cut it to 6 or 5 with a long one. A bullet pass to AZ Fudd underneath. They trap her. AZ Fudd comes out to Quinones on the left wing. Bounce pass Shade. 15-footer. Good. That ends the drought. 36-30. South Carolina leads by 6. It's this end where UConn has to turn it up. They got to turn it up defensively. She's 5 for 9 tonight as Ashlyn Shade. The last 3 games she was 4 for 23. Here comes O'Cott over the top to Edwards in the lane, hooks it in on Sarah Strong. Joyce Edwards is going to work. She's got 10 points in the game, and they'll lead back to 8, 38-30, and 4:25 left in the third. Here comes Quinones, had it poked away, ball on the floor. The steal for South Carolina ahead to Joyce Edwards. Fudd tipped it away, but a foul called on AZ Fudd, and Joyce Edwards shoots 2. And Joyce Edwards slow getting up. Hope she's all right. She is all right. She is getting up. And they're going to take a quick timeout, and so are we. South Carolina threatening to go up by double digits. Timeout on the floor. 4:16 remaining in the third quarter. It is South Carolina 38, UConn 30. Free throws to come for South Carolina when you all get back on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Carolina has come out and blitzed UConn with a 14-4 run in the third quarter and a chance for more as free throws are coming up for Joyce Edwards and South Carolina after they complete their break. I mean, UConn has been telegraphing all of their passes. Raymond Johnson has 5 steals tonight, more than UConn as a collective. Joyce Edwards getting her hands in the passing lane and gets rewarded with this latest foul. So Joyce Edwards with a chance to shoot 2. Sarah Strong has 1 field goal made since 4:50 remained in the first quarter. Nothing is going right for UConn, and that winning streak and defense of their title hanging in the balance. No free throws, baseline right. They look to come in. They come into Edwards, lower right against Sarah Strong. Fake the pass to Latson. Edwards backs up on the dribble. Edwards turns and faces, now drives in on Sarah Strong. Got bumped, foul called. She'll shoot 2. Wow. Sarah Strong has been getting bullied most of the night. She only has 1 field goal since the first quarter. Joyce Edwards to shoot 2. 4:05 left in the third quarter. Edwards tries the first one. No good, off the back of the rim. There's a door open for UConn to get back in this game. The championship on Sunday, second free throw, no good. Sarah Strong the rebound to AZ Fudd, who trots it up. Now leaves it for Kaylee Heckel, who's in the game. Kaylee Heckel in the front court, guarded by Mateer. Now hands it off to Ashlyn Shade on the move to the left. 4 turnovers, and they're 2 for 9. Sarah Strong pulls away in the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound chased down by Joyce Edwards. That's the kind of night it's been for Sarah Strong. They have it on the move. Raymond Johnson on the left wing. Hands it to Okot. Sarah Strong is 3 for 12 from the floor. And that one rimmed out front Latson. Latson on the move, left of the lane. Now finds Raymond Johnson. Raymond Johnson off to the right. Now finds Mateer. Mateer with a wraparound dribble on the drive into the lane. Lays it up, no good. Sarah Strong the rebound. Outlet pass to Heckel. Heckel in the front court. Leaves it for Shade. Shade, that's a deuce. In and out. Rebound tipped. On the floor. South Carolina gets another rebound. They're killing UConn on the boards. Latson drives in, lays it up, no good. Rebound Edwards, but a foul called out front. Oh, my gracious. Tanaya Latson and South Carolina being an absolute menace. Blanca Quinones has 3 fouls. South Carolina came to play tonight. It is no longer the UConn Invitational, as I jokingly said earlier. Even the short shots are not falling for UConn. Free throw good for Latson. It's a 9-point lead, 39-30. Second free throw up, second free throw down. It's a 10-point South Carolina lead, 40-30, a 16-4 run in the last 6 minutes. Here comes Heckel on the drive to the baseline. Heckel circles the wagons, comes back out front, three-point stripe. Heckel keeps her dribble, guarded by Latson. Heckel now finds AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd on the drive, bounce pass Heckel, right baseline jumper, short. Rebound Joyce Edwards. Tied up by Sarah Strong. And UConn gains possession. Everything has come easy for UConn. This is the first time all year they have been challenged. And they got to get points right here. Underneath Sarah Strong. She lays it up, no good. Rebound Heckel. Heckel falls to the floor. Ball is free. Ashlyn Shade to Fudd. Back to Shade. Driving in from the right. A pitch out Heckel. A three from the right corner. Splash! That's a big one. That's a big one. The lead is 7. 2:25 left in the third quarter. The second three-point field goal for UConn in 12 attempts. 2:20 for the third. Raymond Johnson brings it up in the front court. Johnson leans over the dribble, backs up against Ashlyn Shade. Here's Johnson on the move to the right wing. Johnson has it out front for Latson. 10 on the clock. Latson holds and looks. Latson on the move right side. She shoots a three. Too long. Rebound comes down to Sarah Strong. She's got 11 rebounds tonight. Now you got to take advantage of this if you're UConn. AZ Fudd has it. AZ nearly lost the dribble. Able to get it back. Hands to Ashlyn Shade. Shade with a bounce pass to Sarah Strong out front. Strong holds and looks, fakes the pass to Fudd, now finds Ashlyn Shade on the drive, gets underneath, ball tipped, Fudd gets it, out front Quinones a straight on three, splash! Two big three-point field goals for UConn, and they're back to within 4 with 90 seconds left in the third. Raymond Johnson has it at the controls out front, guarded by Ashlyn Shade. Raymond Johnson turns on the dribble, turns again, now on the move to the right, Kaylee Heckel pursues. Now they got her trapped. Tipped out of bounds, and she stepped out of bounds. UConn ball with 1:17 left in the third. And the pressure for UConn causes some problems for South Carolina. Two big three-point field goals by Ashlyn Shade has gotten UConn back to within 4 after South Carolina roared out to a 10-point lead. One for Shade and one for Heckel. I beg your pardon. Let me try that again. One for Quinones and one for Heckel. Speaking of Heckel, here she comes. Finds AZ Fudd for a three. Splash! 3 consecutive three-point field goals, and UConn suddenly is back to within 1 with 1:02 left in the third. A 9-0 run in the last 90 seconds. That's how quick and powerful this UConn club is. Raymond Johnson has it at the controls near the timeline. 50 seconds for the third, 16 on the shot clock. On the right side is Tessa Johnson. Bounce low right, Joyce Edwards against Quinones this time. And we get a foul underneath with 46.5 left in the third. That three-point field goal for AZ Fudd has to feel good. It absolutely has to feel good. 40-39, UConn trails by 1 after trailing by as many as 10. Tessa Johnson to the free throw line. First one up, first one down. 41-39, South Carolina. I mentioned there's plenty of time for UConn to come back and get this one if they want to keep their streak alive. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 42-39, South Carolina by 3, and 45 seconds left in the third. Kaylee Heckel on the run. Finds Fudd. Out front, Sarah Strong. Strong, guarded by Edwards. Here comes AZ Fudd. Left side, Quinones. That's a 3. That's an air ball. Out of bounds. It'll belong to South Carolina. (42-39). South Carolina with the lead and the ball with 32.7 left in the third. This is probably the last shot for South Carolina. They have led this entire quarter. They have no field goals in the last 4 minutes and 12 seconds and counting. That may change. On the right side, Tessa Johnson, low right Edwards, over the top into Okot. O'Connor double team finds Tessa Johnson. Right baseline jumper is in. Tessa Johnson gets on the board. 5 seconds left. Sarah Strong has it. 3-2. Strong on the drive in the lane. Throws the 15-footer up. No good, and that's the quarter. And South Carolina, who outscored Connecticut 20-13 in that third quarter, has a 5-point lead as we head to the money period. Can South Carolina return the favor that Connecticut gave them last year? We have 10 minutes to decide it. After 3, South Carolina 44, UConn 39. This is the 2026 Women's Final Four, and you're hearing it live on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
UConn made a run. They got to within 40-39 towards the end of that third quarter, but South Carolina responded with a pair of free throws and a field goal, both from Tessa Johnson, as they lead 44-39 as we head into the fourth quarter. South Carolina has two players in double figures. They are Joyce Edwards, three players in double figures. Joyce Edwards, Tessa Johnson, and Tanaya Latson, each with 10. Ashlyn Shade has 10. She's the only player in double figures to lead UConn. Sarah Strong with 8. She is 3 for 13 from the field. And must point out that Sarah Strong does not have a field goal since 4 minutes and 50 seconds remain in the first quarter. She hit a 3 early. She hit another field goal early, and that has been it for the super sophomore. The last 3 seasons, this 39-point output is the fewest through 3 quarters. South Carolina has gone to the line 14 times tonight. UConn only has 2, and Gino Auriemma complaining about the foul discrepancy as well as the free throw discrepancy. But those free throws are the reason South Carolina not only is in front, but continued to hold the lead. Sarah Strong got so mad she ripped her jersey, and she will wear 55 for the remainder of this game. She got so mad that she ripped her jersey at the fact that there was no foul call. All right, we start the fourth quarter, and South Carolina will have possession to begin the fourth quarter. 44-39. Joyce Edwards will bring it in at the timeline. In play it comes to Raven Johnson. Sarah Strong, one field goal made since 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. That is the longest drought I've ever seen with her. On the left side, Joyce Edwards. Edwards holds and looks, now hands to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson, top of the circle. Caught on, that's Mateer. Finds Maddie McDaniel driving baseline all the way to the hoop. Lays it up, no good. Sarah Strong, another rebound. And Sarah Strong is fouled coming down. She's got 10 rebounds, 11 now with that one. UConn has possession. It was a jump ball called. Sarah Strong and Maddie McDaniel. 44-39. AZ Fudd has it. On the left side is Heckel. Over the top pass, Sarah Strong. Strong has it on the drive and on Joyce Edwards. Now finds AZ Fudd. Fudd down the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound to Mateer. Here they come again. Mateer flying in the front court. Mateer drives in and lays it in. It's a 7-point lead, 6 in a row for the Gamecocks. 46-39 and 9 minutes remaining. She's averaged 14 in the tournament. Mateer has. She's got 9 tonight. Under 9 to play. AZ Fudd has it this time off to the left. Out front, Sarah Strong. Strong fakes the pass. Now drives on Edwards, and Edwards poked it away. Do they have another steal? No, Quinones goes to get it, but a foul called at midcourt. With 8:42 remaining in the ball game. Nothing has fallen for UConn tonight. Meanwhile, South Carolina, playing a brilliant defensive game, has just squeezed UConn's opportunities. Agat Makir has 9 points in the ball game tonight. Strong to come in into Quinones. Right side Heckel, low right Sarah Strong, got bumped, foul called on Joyce Edwards. And that is Joyce Edwards' third foul. If you like what you see and what you hear, and we hope you do, Fudd's three, splash! AZ Fudd now with 8 points, 2 of 6 from three-point land, and the lead is down to 4, 46-42. They turn the pressure on and run ahead to Makir, spins in the lane, and a foul called. Great job by KK Arnold finding AZ Fudd in the corner, and she's able to bang home a 3 from the corner. UConn has hit 4 of their last 5 from distance. Now, baseline right, South Carolina's Raven Johnson looks to pull the trigger. In play to Joyce Edwards. Hands back to Raven Johnson. Johnson turns on the dribble. Johnson pressured by KK Arnold, the defensive menace. Here comes Raven Johnson. Gets away from her. 15-footer in the lane. Rimming no. Rebound Quinones. Sarah Strong is still in there. She's played every minute of this ball game. KK Arnold at the controls. Picks up her dribble. Finds Sarah Strong. Strong on the drive. In the lane. Lean in. Flip. Nope. Rebound Strong. Pitch out Quinones for 3. No, not that time. Joyce Edwards the rebound. And a steal by Heckel. Can she save it? She does. Kaylee Heckel saves it. In play. Now finds KK Arnold. Out front Sarah Strong. On the right side is Heckel. 7:40 for the ball game. Here comes Heckel on the drive. In the lane. Lefty layup. Blocked out of bounds. Great play by Raven Johnson, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. This time it's UConn getting a steal. And Raven Johnson says, get it out of here. They look to come in, and they come into KK Arnold. KK Arnold finds Kaylee Heckel. Heckel finds Fudd, a straight-on 3. Rimming, no. Rebound, Makir, I beg your pardon. 7:25 for the ball game. Over the top pass tip. Sarah Strong got a piece of it. Joyce Edwards able to get it back. Now she's surrounded. Now they go back out to Raven Johnson. 18 on the shot clock. 7:15 for the ball game. It's a 4-point South Carolina lead, 46-42. Edwards has it at the free throw line. Turns and faces against Strong. Edwards had it poked away, but a foul called on Sarah Strong. We got the draft cup here on the channel here on April 23rd. 7:07 for the ball game. 46-42. Sarah Strong now has 3 fouls. She has 8 points and none since the first quarter. It played to Edwards. Edwards, one bounce dribble, plays it to Raven Johnson. Johnson holds and looks against KK Arnold. Under 7 minutes to play. Raven Johnson turns. Arnold picked her pocket, wrestled to the floor, but a jump ball. But it's UConn's possession. That should have been a foul. Actually, you know what? No foul, it's a jump ball. I'm looking at the play. That is a good call. It's a jump ball. Chance to bring it to within 2 or 1 with a long one. Arnold brings it up, 6:50 remaining. KK Arnold in the front court. Works her way right. Now finds Kaylee Heckel. Out front, AZ Fudd. Fudd finds Sarah Strong at the free throw line. Now has a 3-point stripe. Bounce pass underneath to Blanca Quinones. She got bumped, foul called, and Quinones will shoot a pair with 6:37 remaining in the game. For one of the few times that backdoor cut worked because South Carolina didn't get their hands down in the lane. That's how they've been able to keep UConn at bay. They've been able to eliminate all the backdoor cuts. South Carolina committed no fouls in the third quarter. They've got 4 already, so UConn would be good to attack the basket for the remainder of the game. Quinones' free throw is good. It's a 3-point lead, 46-43, and 6:37 remaining in the ball game. Can South Carolina spring the upset? The second attempt on the way is good. It's a 2-point lead, 46-44, and 6:37 remaining. Blanca Quinones is the Big East freshman and 6th woman of the year. The first UConn player from South America comes by way of Ecuador. Joyce Edwards brings it up. UConn has turned on the pressure. They haven't all game. Now finds Manny McDaniel. McDaniel flying in, shoots it in off the glass. 48-44, South Carolina. 6:20 remaining. Here comes Heckel driving. That's Fudd. Bounce pass Quinones. Now to Heckel, right wing on the drive in the lane. Throws the shot up off the rim. No good. McDaniel the rebound. South Carolina has it on the run. McDaniel slows it up. Finds Joyce Edwards. In the left corner is Latson. Driving in on Quinones. And she threw it in. Are they going to count it? No, they're not going to count it, but that's 4 fouls on Blanca Quinones. Baseline left, Manny McDaniel will pull the trigger. Sarah Strong has gone the entire game. She has not had a break except between the quarters. Blanca Quinones is staying in, playing with 4 fouls. McDaniel to come in. Looking. Over the top to McKeer. A long 3. Splash! Wow! Got McKeer with a dozen. And the lead is 7 with 5:50 remaining. UConn wants time. And they're going to need a timeout. 5:53 left in the ball game. South Carolina that far away from the national championship game. And a major upset. 5:53 left. South Carolina 51. UConn 44. Let's pause for this timeout.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
I forgot to turn my mic off. UConn has trailed the majority of the second half. Where have you heard that? I'll tell you, never. Not this season at least, but South Carolina, give them credit, has played a whale of a defensive ball game against UConn. They've taken away the backdoor cut, except for a couple of times in this ball game. They've limited Sarah Strong to only 8 points in this ball game so far tonight. And a 10-point run in the third quarter has gotten them the lead. They led by as many as 10 did South Carolina. They're up by 7 now. .553 remaining in the ball game. A 54-game winning streak hangs in the balance. They've won their first 38 this year. They won 36 in a row last year to close out with the national championship. But South Carolina is trying to take all that away, seeking their 5th title game appearance since 2017. They have won 3 times. (51-44). Sarah Strong has not made a field goal since 4:50 of the first quarter. They're trying to get it to her now, but they bounce it to Sarah Williams. Back out front, KK Arnold. Arnold has it now to Sarah Strong. She attacks down the lane. Fuds 3 out of the corner. It's too long. Joyce Edwards hustles the rebound down. Hands to McDaniel. McDaniel will slow it down and walk it up. UConn 7 for 7 in field goals off of passes in the second half. Maddie McDaniel out front to Latson. Latson holds against Ashlyn Shade. Now finds Joyce Edwards. Edwards has it left of the key. 7 on the clock. In the lane. Free throw line jumper. Nope. Sarah Williams claims the rebound. Chance to make it a 5-point game for UConn. Here's Ashlyn Shade. Now finds Sarah Williams at the top of the circle. Now finds KK Arnold. Arnold, Williams, Fudd, Strong, and Shade. The 5 on the floor for UConn. Williams has it off to the left. Now hands it to Ashlyn Shade. 8 to shoot. Ashlyn Shade finds Fudd. 5 on the clock. At Fudd over the top to Strong for 3. Splash! Oh, baby! She needed that one bad, and so did UConn. It's a 4-point lead with 4.5 minutes remaining. Agat McKeer off to the right. Guarded by Sarah Strong on the dribble. Now plays it out front to Maddie McDaniel. That 3 was the first field goal made for Sarah Strong since 4 minutes, 50 seconds remain in the first quarter. Joyce Edwards up top. Now finds McKeer. McKeer on the drive, in the lane, throws it up. Nope, rebound Sarah Williams. Chance to make it a 2-point game. KK Arnold on the run. KK Arnold on the drive all the way. Her shot's blocked, clear by Edwards. Oh, what a play by Edwards. Sarah Williams nearly stole the ball. It's underneath. She's trying to look for somebody. McDaniel throws it ahead. Now they got numbers ahead to McKeer. Flying in, lays it in. 53-47, South Carolina. 3:45 left. McKeer with 14 points in the ball game. KK Arnold has it off to the left. Guarded by Maddie McDaniel. Arnold leans over the dribble, picks it up, now finds Fudd out front. To the free throw line, Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong back to Fudd. AZ Fudd. Now finds Strong in the right corner. 15-footer, rimming no. Rebound tipped on the floor. Which way? Should belong to South Carolina, and it does. No second chances for UConn. South Carolina is also getting all the blocked shots in the ball game. We'll have a quick post-game show after this one that gets you ready for Game 2 of tonight's contest between Texas and UCLA. And it looks like the winner of that game will face South Carolina unless UConn has a heck of a rally in them. Poked away, gotten back by Latson, flying in, shoots it up. Nope. Underneath to Ocott, and she lays it in. And South Carolina back up by 8. 2:49 left in the ball game. Time running out for UConn. KK Arnold at the controls. Bounce pass out front. Sarah Williams back to Arnold. Now hands to Ashlyn Shade. On the right side, AZ Fudd. Guarded by Tessa Johnson. AZ Fudd on the drive. In the lane. Scoop layup with the left hand. No good. Caught the rebound. South Carolina ball with 2.5 left. AZ Fudd 3 for 14 from the field. And all the credit in the world goes to South Carolina's defense. Maddie McDaniel pressured by Ashlyn Shade. Kaylee Heckel will come on for UConn in just a moment. Here's Joyce Edwards. Underneath pass. Tip. Strong trying to save it. Out of bounds. Belongs to South Carolina with 2:11 left. And that 54-game winning streak may be going by the boards. They have not. UConn, I'll say it again. UConn has not been challenged all year. They are tonight. And South Carolina rising to said challenge. And timeout called by South Carolina with 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Don't forget, this is the first of 2 that we have for you tonight. And our second game will be 25 minutes after this one as the Texas Longhorns take on the UCLA Bruins. And it looks like the winner of that game will face Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks of South Carolina, who lost the last 3 to UConn. And now they're looking to make it, and now they're looking to get even. And kudos, and I'll say it again as I'm looking at this game, kudos to the South Carolina defense. They have been spectacular this evening. I said I looked forward to 2 great ball games, and man, have these ladies delivered here in the first one. South Carolina has the ball. 2:11 remaining in the ball game. UConn with a foul to give. Each team has 2 timeouts. And UConn has spent their timeouts here in the second half. Remember, the Huskies led 26-24 at the half, and then South Carolina just came out and rolled. Edwards has it out front to Maddie McDaniel, 6 on the clock. Out front, Johnson, a 3, rimming no. Rebound on the floor, and Letson runs it down. Throws it to McDaniel, and that might be ball game, folks. 1:55 left. McDaniel and the Gamecocks taking their time. Off the screen from Ocott. McDaniel, top of the circle. Now finds Latson on the drive. Lays it up. No good. Foul called. Latson shoots 2 with 1:45 left. And I think that winning streak of UConn is over. Patience, defense. Oh, my goodness. Everything came together for South Carolina tonight, and it's come together throughout the course of the season. And my shout out to the playmaker who said, you don't want to see South Carolina in the tournament. It's proving true right here for UConn. Latson to the free throw line, and Latson's looking to be our player of the game. South Carolina has been magnificent tonight. She's 4-4 from the line, 5 for 5 with that one. 56-47, and UConn fans are hanging their heads. They will not, from the looks of it, play for a national championship again. The second attempt on the way is good. And South Carolina leads by 10. Last held below 50 points was the 2022 National Championship game. Kaylee Heckel off to the right, lost the ball. Joyce Edwards a steal, and that is going to be that, folks. They were last held under 50 points by South Carolina, and they're going to be held, it looks like, under 50 points tonight by South Carolina. And a foul called out front with 1:21 left. Dawn Staley and the South Carolina Gamecocks looking to make another appearance in the championship game. Joyce Edwards to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 0 for 2 tonight. First one here. Good. That's a big one. And now the lead is 11 with 81 seconds left in the ball game. South Carolina 14 of 17 tonight. UConn 3 of 4. Second free throw no good. Line drive rebound to Sarah Strong. 1:18 left. 11-point lead for South Carolina. 1:15 remaining. Kaylee Heckel has UConn wasting time. Heckel flying in from the right. Lays it up no good and lets in the rebound. And that is definitely your ball game, folks. That is how the second half has gone for South Carolina. Kaylee Heckel, tears flowing, and her teammates are coming together right now to keep her focused in the ball game. That is how the game has gone in the second half for South Carolina, for UConn. And a timeout called on the floor with 1:05 remaining in the contest. It's going to be South Carolina that'll move on to Sunday afternoon at 3:30. One game decided by single digits in its double-digit win streak, which is going to go by the boards, and that game was against Michigan earlier this year. They've been blowing people out by 36.5 points, fourth longest streak in D1 history, and all of that is going to come to an end in the next 65 seconds. What a job by South Carolina. Agat McKeer hit a three-point field goal at the end of the first half, at the end of the first quarter, to tie the game at 15. And that not only kept South Carolina in the game, later on they were able to get the lead. Then they blitzed UConn with a 14-4 run to begin the third quarter, and that was that. We'll give you all the stats, facts, and figures here in game one, of our doubleheader. .105 left. South Carolina 58, UConn 47, and Latson to the free throw line to shoot 2. And congratulations to the South Carolina Gamecocks, who get even for the blowout win last year by UConn. And they'll play for the national championship on Sunday afternoon, and we've got it for you. The first free throw by Latson is good, 59-47. South Carolina has hit 17 free throws. Sanaya Latson is 7 for 7, 8 for 8 with those 2 free throws. And the South Carolina Gamecocks are going to do the impossible. And now they've turned the half-court press on. Over the top pass to Heckel, now to Sarah Strong. Strong backs up on the dribble, 55 seconds left. Fudd's 3 is no good. Rebound comes down to Raven Johnson. Johnson gets it out to Latson. Latson on the fly, bumps into Fudd, and a foul called with 45.3 seconds remaining. And congratulations to South Carolina. They are now 1 win away from a national championship. The time South Carolina won it was 2024 when they beat the Iowa Hawkeyes. South Carolina will pick up their 36th win of the year. Latson back to the free throw line. She's 8 for 8, 9 for 9 with that free throw. Latson tries again. Got it. South Carolina has pushed the pace when they needed to, but they have held this powerful UConn offense more than in check. They've held them below their standards. Holy cow, what a win for South Carolina. 35 seconds left. A handoff to Sarah Strong, guarded by a McKeer. Strong on the drive, in the lane, lays it up. Nope, foul called with 30.8 left. And that is one of the few times that Sarah Strong has been able to get to the lane with the result other than a missed field goal. In fact, the one field goal she's hit since the first quarter was a 3-point field goal that brought them to within 4 at 51-47. But then South Carolina ran off 11 in a row. Strong's free throw, no good. That is how the night has gone for UConn. And Raven Johnson, with her 6 steals, we're going to give her the player of the game honors. But so many players on this South Carolina team can share the player of the game award. 30 seconds left. This is ball game. And UConn is not going to foul. From the looks of it, nope. That's the game, folks. South Carolina. Pardon me while I stand up and applaud. I didn't think anybody could do it, but South Carolina has done the impossible. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks that will play for the national championship. Gino Auriemma and Dawn Staley with an exchange after the ball game. That's not necessary. And the referees step in and they separate the benches. There's not going to be a handshake line, I'll tell you that much. South Carolina has done it. And Gino can cry in his tears, but they got blown out. They got beat. Simply put, they got beat. It should be 0.8 seconds remaining on the clock. Just have a regular handshake, man. You don't have to take your frustrations out on the other courts. We'll find out more about it. Ball game over. South Carolina has beaten UConn by a final score of 62-48. And Auriemma departs. UConn just got beat tonight. Simply put, UConn just got beat tonight. Final score, UConn goes down for the first time this year and the last time this year. 62-48. The girls are doing their handshake line. Love to see that. I hate the sour grapes of Gino Auriemma, one of the all-time great coaches, and the exchange that she had against with Dawn Staley. I don't like seeing things like that. I know that's a knee-jerk reaction, but when I see coaches yelling at each other after what South Carolina did, defensively, South Carolina was a dynamo. End of story. Here's our post-game report, and it looks like this. Tanaya Latson, I'm going to split the player of the game honors between Tanaya Latson, who had 16 points and 11 rebounds on the night, and Raven Johnson, who had 6 steals on the night. Sarah Strong finished with 12 points and 12 rebounds for UConn. And it's South Carolina. Yes, it is South Carolina that will play for the national championship, the 5th national title game appearance since 2017. No other team with more than 2 in UConn since that span. So shouts out to you and the South Carolina Gamecocks for playing a whale of a defensive ball game here tonight. We're going to end this stream, take about a 20-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the second game of tonight's doubleheader featuring the Texas Longhorns and the UCLA Bruins. Can the Longhorns handle the Bruins, or will the Bruins have a surprise for them? Game 2 coming up in about 25 minutes from now. Meanwhile, thanks for listening and tuning in to this one. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll get you ready for the second game in a little bit. So long, folks, for now.